Hey y'all, let's rip one outdoors. I got Joy with me. We're out on the flat top road. Yeah, I like riding.
It's a beautiful scenery down through here, Richard.
Oh, it's beautiful, Joy. Yeah, it's nice.
Sometimes we bring the DJI out here and take film it coming down through here. It's like a canopy.
Yeah, I came out here last Sunday. Watch that armadillo there.
Yeah.
That old armadillo decided he'd up and die right there. Before we go too farther, y'all, roll that intro. Yeah, we are on a Sunday afternoon ride on the flat top road, and we don't know if we're going to get in a rain or not. So we may get in a little rain, but I got my waterproof bag. I can throw all my electronics in there if something happens. Come on up, come around me, Joy. You hear me, Joy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. That's loud and clear.
Yeah, come on around me.
This is the old Goat Lee Road here.
That's the old Goat Lee. Better watch for cars coming around that curve, Joy.
Yeah. Let me get over. Oh, it'd be nice if you could go out and travel those roads.
Yeah, that's the Goat Lee. You remember, Joy? I've seen a cat out here last Sunday. I think I told you about it. A big cat. It was a cougar or panther or something.
Really?
Yeah, it was right there, right down the road there from where we parked our trucks.
Yeah.
And there was a car coming along there about that time and spooked it.
They got some out here now.
But do you remember the night we come out here coon hunting with AC?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you remember the night his dogs got on that big cat in there?
Yeah.
And none of us remember what it was. It was lynx or either a cougar or something. I don't know what it was, but that thing whooped them dogs, son. Them dogs come out of there.
Jerry Clark said it was a souped up wildcat.
That was a souped up wildcat. You ain't lying about that.
Richard, do you remember the time that we were coon hunting? And I don't remember that road that goes between Goat Lee Road and this Fire Tower Road over here, but we put in there. And the dogs treat a coon, and we came down there. We were walking through water, almost up to our waist at times.
I remember that.
And we wound up coming out on this road here.
Yeah.
And that's before you had walkie-talkies or cell phones or anything.
Last Sunday I told them about the time that we had Uncle Herman was going to blow us out there. You remember?
Yeah.
He was going to blow the horn.
Yeah.
And he was listening to Ole Miss and LSU play on the radio.
Yeah.
and he went to sleep.
Yeah.
And we had to walk all the way around that old Stall Branch Road, you know.
Yeah.
For miles, and we had to walk around.
Well, that's kind of the way we done on this. I remember we walked a good chunk of the ways, and somebody finally came around and suspected we were lost. But that was. I wouldn't even think about doing that nowadays.
Yeah, no.
Remember the time, this is down off that road that comes off, that first road that comes off Texas Flat. I forget the name of the old lady.
That's the old Roy Welch Road.
Roy Welch Road. And
then across the road, across Texas Flat, there was Aunt Cornelia Road, you remember?
Yeah, Aunt Cornelia went to the right.
Yeah, we went in that old Roy Welch Road.
Anyway, that old branch was full of water in there, and we hollered at AC. down the road hollering to bring the truck. He was asleep.
AC was asleep.
He didn't even wake up good. He just took off and run that truck off in that branch.
Yeah, run the truck off in the branch. I never forget that. That branch was swelled up. It was full.
That thing always stayed full of water, no matter what time of year it was. That's the turtle skin come down through there, part of it anyway. Yeah, that was something.
Yep, I tell you what, man, you go to thinking about it, we had a lifetime of good memories out here. I mean,
we did. You know,
we used to fox hunt, coon hunt, deer hunt. I was thinking, I was thinking about today was the night that, I mean, it wasn't nobody but me and him, but Junior Gerald, they called him Cupcake. Joy, we just jumped up a deer back there.
Saw a deer?
Yeah. We just run him off.
Oh, I don't doubt it. There's all kinds of wildlife, probably all kinds of deer out here.
Oh yeah, he's deer. Anyway, Junior, my buddy, he was called Cupcake. Now, why was he called Cupcake? Because every time you look at him, he had some kind of a little Debbie cake or something in his hands. And people got to nickname it, they named him Cupcake. He had that old Ford Bronco. You remember that old Bronco we had?
Yeah, sure do.
Well, me and him, he wanted me to go fox hunting with him. Everybody else was off about doing something else. I told him, I said, I'll go with you. We was out here running and the dogs jumped a deer. And they went below Texas Flat down there. South of Texas Flat, for you guys that don't know what below means. That's what we call it, below Texas Flat. And we stayed in them woods that night hunting them dogs. I tell you who it was, Joey. It was old Buck and Julie. You remember Buck and Julie?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And them walkers that I got from, bought them from J.M. Stock Steel.
Yeah.
Well,
back then, Rich, I'm coming in behind you.
Back then, Cotton had them.
Got a car behind us.
Yeah.
It's coming around.
Yeah, back then, Cotton had them dogs.
Yeah.
And he sold them to J.M. Stock Steel, and then I bought them. And but old Buck and Julie had jumped a deer, and they was running that thing in the test site in there. Junior, after a while, Junior got hungry. You remember when you could buy about a 12 by 9 pan of cinnamon rolls?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they come wrapped in a little clear wrapper, and Cupcake had a pan of them cinnamon rolls up on the dash of that Bronco, and he told me, he said, "You want a cinnamon roll?" I said, "Not right now, Junior." He said, "Well, I'm fixing to eat. I'm hungry." He pulled that pan of cinnamon rolls out, and he ate 2 or 3 of them things before you could say Jack Robinson.
Yeah.
And then asked me again, "You sure you don't want one of these?" Well, I didn't know he was going to eat the whole pan. Before you could turn around, he had eat that whole pan of cinnamon rolls right by himself. He said, "Man, you should have got one of them. Them was good." I'm like, my God. No wonder they call the boy Cupcake.
You think this is just the paper companies just cutting their pine trees out, Richard?
Yeah, that's
We're hearing some gunfire up here. I guess somebody's at the shooting range, huh?
Yeah, it's a shooting range. It's going to get a lot more than that.
Yeah. I didn't even know where they still use that thing much out here, but I guess they do.
Now, Joy, this is the old Arch McQueen place on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, as far as I know, you remember Thalos married his daughter, I think?
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's Thalos right there. He's
horses up here. Yeah, there's some, feeling a few drops of rain.
Yep. How y'all doing? Hey, Goosey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just hearing Richard. I said we saw a gunfire going on up here.
I'm not shitting you. I done heard 3 of them.
Yeah, that's not good. Thanks for the warning. Y'all have a good one.
Which one of them youngin'? Hey, who you got on the other horse there?
Me? I'm the baby.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Long time no see.
Yes.
Kimberly and who?
Christy.
Christy, okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since we seen y'all. Yeah. Well, y'all take care. Oh, yeah.
Lord, I hope we don't hear them rounds coming down through here. That'll be pretty bad.
Hopefully they're shooting into the woods, but
I would hope they would be, otherwise
or they're shooting into the ground, you know.
yeah.
They got that big old berm there
Yeah.
plowed up. Look at that. I mean, that's a 14, 15 foot high berm.
Yeah.
Anybody shoots over that thing, they pitiful. What the crap was that? That sounded like somebody shot right here by us. Well,
That sounds like a 22, but it sounds like the rounds going right down through there.
yeah.
Kind of like goose yet.
Yeah.
Doesn't give me a good warm feeling.
Joy, there was something else running out in them woods out
Yeah,
there.
I heard
You
something.
that?
Yeah, I just heard something. I bet that was a deer.
Yeah, that's probably deer. I guess them deer hear them shots. They don't pay them no mind.
Probably not. Man, that's quite a bit of activity around there today.
Yeah.
It's a truck. Tell you what, we've come down through there in like nothing flat. You know that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can make some time.
Oh, we've already come 3 miles. Now this road cut through there and
That's
come
the
back
old
out.
Warren Whitfield place.
Yeah, went over and come back out on Texas Flat over there.
Yeah,
Been
comes out
many a
Texas
time
Flat.
hunting,
That's right.
standing that thing off down through there, you know.
Now I don't never remember being able to go all the way through it because you had to cross that berm.
It was kind of tough.
There
Yeah.
wasn't a big owl.
Yeah.
I was telling the people on the other video what the name of this branch was right here. It's Dead Tiger Creek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why Dead Tiger? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there was some tigers out here at one time. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes you wonder about that. I don't know of any tigers ever around here.
Yeah.
I tell you what though, Richard, one thing I remember is the coldest day we ever spent hunting. Part of it was right down here,
Yeah.
down this number line road where it cuts, there's a road cuts back to the right and comes back
Oh,
in
yeah.
here on Dead
Yeah.
Tiger. Everything was froze over. All the trees were frozen.
Yeah. Well,
And we were out there trying to hunt.
I was telling, yeah, I remember that, Joe.
It was like 8 degrees.
I was telling the people on the video that if you could turn right up here and go due west, that you would come out at the airport.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a shame we can't ride through there. Or we wouldn't even, we wouldn't even have to come out this way. We could
Oh
just
yeah,
ride
man,
through
you
the
could
woods.
ride 3 or 4 days and never cover all them roads.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to be able to ride them backwoods. I guess you'd have to join some kind of hunting club to do it, you know.
I guess. Yeah.
And then you wouldn't be able to ride during hunting season.
I guess they still hunting club owns that.
Yeah. This old Bob McQueen place here, right up in there.
Yeah, yeah.
About to get this big intersection up there, Joel. You push the crosswalk button. the crossing button for us.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen 2 or 3 of those Thunder 1 bikes being reviewed now. Russ and a couple of other guys.
Yeah. You know, that bike we were talking about last night, that one you're going to be reviewing, I looked at the specs on it. That thing is almost identical to my Little Trick.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's got a smart control. The smart controller on it's about the only different, but it even looks like it.
Yeah. Got a car coming up behind us.
Yeah. Are we going across?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's ease on across as soon as we get us a way to go there.
It's clear. Come on.
Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as I said before to the folks, go to the left, that goes towards Bay St. Louis. Go to the right, that goes back towards the house. That goes down there and hits 607 south of our house. Y'all saw me riding down the highway there before. Yeah, this is old gate 11 here. I had to think for a minute the other day. I said, what gate number was this?
Yeah, I probably couldn't have told you myself. Took too many years.
Right along in here is about where Uncle Marvin...
I remember Bumming Range Road, I think, was gate 8.
Yeah, that's right. Red Clay Road was gate 9.
Yeah.
Tom Road was 10. Yeah, right along in here is about where Uncle Marvin shot his dog box that day.
Right. Yep. Right about in here.
Yeah. That's what old big.
Of course, that was all wooded like that back then.
Yeah, that's right.
They put all these concrete power lines in here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And that road there goes down in behind the old double bays.
Yeah, yeah, old double bay road.
It's been a many a trip running around through there, tearing vehicles up.
Yeah.
Man, that sky wants to get a little bluer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked on the radar before I left. It's over around Baton Rouge. There's some rain coming this way.
They wasn't calling for any rain today, but I think it's gonna. I'd be surprised if we don't see a little bit. I think they'll get a better chance tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, tell old Barry Musco, hey Barry, Joey raised his seat up.
Yeah, tell him I took his advice.
He took your advice and he got his seat jacked up.
I was actually starting to have some swelling in my left knee, and I think that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, got that thing jacked up. Boy, if we could get in a test out and ride, Joey, huh?
Oh man, that's a beautiful country back in there. That would be
the ultimate ride right there. See all them old big deer in there.
Yeah. You know, you see all them old home sites in there just like they untouched, you know.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I was telling the viewers last time that we used to slip over in there and walk down that fence and hunt, you remember?
Yeah, nobody would even carry anything. At one time, the guards wouldn't even bother you for getting over in there.
You can't do it now, that's for sure.
And you could go over in there with a shotgun in your truck, and they would let you come back in here.
If I could even climb that fence, I'd never make it over that barbed wire.
Now, if they caught you in there with a shotgun,
I'd tear my britches. Yeah, I'd tear my britches off on that string of barbed wire.
Yeah, see, they didn't have that. I don't think they had that type of fit. They didn't have that type of fit. You couldn't go over that fence.
No, it was just 3 strands of barbed wire.
Animals can't even go over that fence.
No. It would take a heck of a jump for deer to jump that.
So if you're a deer, you're pretty much stuck in there now.
Just the chain link is 8 foot.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got another foot or so.
Yeah, I forgot they put that big tall fence up there.
Yeah, I told them last weekend, I said, if somebody get caught in there now, they go to Leavenworth probably.
Yeah,
or somewhere.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Let's ride, Clyde. Yeah, I wish there was more country out in here to ride in, you know, but you can't ride down Texas Flat. You get run over on that thing.
Yeah, that would be. You don't have your death policy paid up good.
Oh
You took
yeah.
off on that one.
But they don't have no shoulder. They don't have nothing on it. Joy, have you been seeing love bugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, isn't it strange that they coming in this early?
I know. What's up with
I
that?
don't know. It's like everything else. It's weird because they don't usually come in until September.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were seeing some at the house last week.
I just got one in my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we've hunted out here, Joy, they probably cut and replanted those trees probably 2 or 3 times. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
About every 10 years, they reforest that.
Yeah. They don't let them get too big. In fact, these over here, probably in a couple of years, they'll be cutting them.
They'll cut for a couple of years. They'll cut them. I talked to Mary this morning at church, and I think I'm gonna put her on a little training program, but I'm gonna take her, Joy. She wants to go to down there where we was at yesterday.
Yeah.
And well, maybe make a couple of trips there in the yard there at the house.
Yeah.
To get the feel for it. And then she said, when I want to ride down there where it's, you know, hardly anybody down there.
That oak field out there in front of your house is a good place to get started, you know.
Yeah, I told her, I said, that would be perfect.
Get the feel of the bike.
Mary's my sister, y'all, in case you're wondering who we're talking about. She's our younger sister. How old do you reckon Mary is? She probably wouldn't want us telling, but. All right, well, we good? You never have to ask Donald because she's a little younger than he is.
I was probably about 14 or 15 when she was married,
Yeah.
so she's about probably 15 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So,
I tell you, we used to have to help Mama when Mary was a baby. And Mama went off somewhere one time. And Mama went off somewhere and left Mary for us to babysit. Now, we were some fine babysitters. We looked out there in the yard, and Mary was sitting down in a mud hole. I'm gonna find that picture and I'm gonna post it right here. But yeah, that's the picture of Mary sitting in a mud hole.
I've been going through all them pictures from Mickey's out there. Now, most of them pictures were pictures that I took with a Polaroid Instamatic camera.
Right.
And a lot of them are from the camp out there.
Yeah,
and a lot of them got Mary a baby, you know.
Mary was a baby.
Going through scanning in all of them, you know.
Yeah.
I'd wondered where those pictures had got off to, but they're in that book.
Now that old boy wants to money hunt. That's where you ought to go, up to old Bob McQueen place there.
Yeah. Oh, there's places I wouldn't think nothing of just park my truck and walking back in there. You know, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. A lot of them places have been there. A lot of money hunting already went.
Yeah,
gone down back in there. But who knows? I find some old pottery or something that is worth something.
Oh yeah, bottles or something. Yeah, I wish we could get in there. Yeah, you remember the time that Mama went in the hospital when Mary was a baby?
Yeah.
And she went in the hospital, what, Joey, where gallbladder or something?
Gallbladder, I think. Yeah.
Gallbladder surgery or something?
Yeah, it's gallbladder.
And we figured, and Mary was stuck to Mama, and I mean, Lord have mercy, we just trying to figure out what we was gonna do with Mary. Because they wouldn't let babies in the hospital.
Yeah.
You remember what we did? We took Mary up there and held her up the window on the outside of the hospital.
Did.
I'll never forget that. I mean, what good was that going to accomplish? And we held her up. We were standing on the outside of the hospital, holding Mary up, letting her look through the window at Mama. Hey, Lordy.
I tell you what, I'd look at those pictures there if you could just go back to them times.
Oh, yeah.
That was some fun times.
If we could go back knowing what we know now.
Yeah, exactly. If you only knew them, it's got 2 cars behind us, Richard.
Okay.
Coming around. We were poor and didn't know it.
Yeah. I'm kind of like Goosey now. I think we're going to throw her in high gear.
We're not going to slow down coming through here.
Yeah, that guy on the horse there, his name was Money. And it's okay. I mean, he may watch this video, but we called him Goosey. And I never know him as another name besides Goosey.
Not going to stay around to watch. So.
No, we ain't going to stay around. We'll throw this thing in high gear. Trying to think of whose old place this was right here.
Hey, he's got to keep cattle or something in there.
Yeah, somebody keeps some cows in there because it stays pretty clean.
Kept cut.
Yeah, this is where I was at when I got my my cruiser, and I rode it down in the back, down in there by Dead Tiger. And I got back in there, and it come a rainstorm. And by the time I got back out here, that powder dust had turned to mud. Boy, you talking about a mess.
Yeah.
That was a mess.
I remember that.
There's coping grass. Got a car coming up on the left, Joy.
Yeah, I see. Quite a bit of traffic on this road here, more than I thought it would be.
Last Sunday, there was one car.
Yeah, I told Debbie, I said, I don't think there's going to be any traffic out there.
No, it's hardly any traffic.
On Sunday afternoon. But
you know what it is? It's people going to and fro from that shooting range. Probably.
Yeah.
I tell you, shooting ranges are getting a lot of attention right now, I imagine.
Yeah.
Now that's the old fire tower there, wasn't it, Joey?
Yeah. Fire tower. It's actually a pretty smooth ride out here on this road. It's not too bad.
Joey, is this cow? Oh, is this Goosey up here, or is it cows? It must be Goosey, huh?
It's Goosey, yeah.
All right. Old Goosey, he's always liked to fool with them horses and stuff.
I guess he still got mules too, though.
Yeah, that's a mule like
Is that
girls
mule he's
riding.
got? Yeah.
Yeah, Christy.
Sure is.
What a nice day though, man. Nice. Oh, it's pretty through here.
Yeah, it's a nice canopy.
Yep. And you know, it seems like the green is lasting forever, you know?
Yeah, it really is. I tell you, you know, it's been these last couple of months have been really nice, you know.
Yeah, it has.
I know it ain't gonna last forever, but
No. I bet you I could take the back end off of the wheel off of your bike and put it right on mine, and you'd never know any difference.
oh yeah. They're all pretty much the same. Since I let my seat up, I've got to come in and readjust it and set it more level.
Yeah.
That's the problem. When you raise your seat, it moves you further away from your handlebars.
Yeah.
Kind of affects it. You got to readjust everything.
That's it. Yeah, there's the old Goat Lee Road.
Yeah.
They called him Goat Lee because he had a bunch of goats. Imagine that.
I had one of them pictures, Richard, has a picture of your bike, that Suzuki bike you had,
Yeah.
and my DT-175, and Donald had that Honda three-wheeler, all
No
parked
kidding.
side by side there in the front yard.
No kidding. I
And
didn't.
we were
I didn't-
standing in front of it. I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah, send that to me.
And I told Debbie, I said, I think that's the only picture I have of that Yamaha and that bike that you had.
Yeah. I think that was a 125 that I had.
It's a 125, yep.
Yeah. And it was kind of underpowered for me.
Yeah. That DT-175, I paid $850 for that thing.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yep.
Boy, that thing has some power now.
Oh yeah. Well, Joy, I think we want to haul it in up here and
All right, sounds
say
good.
goodbye to everybody, and we're glad y'all watched. And y'all know the routine. We'll put all the information up here on the screen to like and subscribe and all that stuff. But hey, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Richard and Joey, we out.